UMP.
There he is, the man, the myth, the legend.
Yo, we got this, don't worry.
Hey, come around, come around. Give me that. Oh, where's the foul, ref? I got him.
Well, excuse me.
Let's go!
Woo! I run this, I run this.
You got it, come on.
We almost be ready.
on my feet. Let's go.
Facing one of the heavyweights tonight.
Make sure you're here for our Mavericks Mini Flag giveaway game. The perfect game for the whole family since every family in the world gets their own Mavericks Mini Flag. We'll see you here.
What better way to pass the year than with pictures of your favorite mascot, Batman, and the Mavericks dancing?
We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word Mavericks along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our cancellation team will respond immediately. Thank you. Looking for tickets to future Mavericks games? I got you covered. Just head on up to the golf course, find the ticket window, and ticket representatives are standing by. All right, Matt fans, we want to see each and every one of you at our next home game because we'll be doing another special giveaway.
And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Hi folks, this is Brian Anderson. I'm with Grant Hill. Well, the center position is obviously a point of strength for both of these teams, Brent.
Do you believe, BA, that these guys are coming in and not thinking about that very same thing? These guys want to test each other tonight, and you wonder, whoever gets the best of the other guy, will that elevate the next couple weeks of play for them in terms of their confidence? So a big man battle, let's keep a close eye on it.
In the back half of the season, rookies are being scrutinized as award season approaches. MP has said his sights are set on winning Rookie of the Year.
Well, we've been closely following MP's mission to become Rookie of the Year. And while some would argue that he hasn't done enough to attain that goal, you can't write him off just yet. A big effort tonight could be all that's needed to sway the critics. Is it likely? No. Is it possible? Just maybe.
And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Hunter in at the 3. Here's Atlanta now. Young, the pass to Hunter. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Daniels drills it from deep.
Showing the range and competitiveness. Nice answer by Daniels.
Here's Fresh. Against Brooklyn, he was really on his game. Thompson outside. And again for 3.
Yeah, he's one of the greatest from distance in NBA history.
And with that 3, he's now 5th on the all-time career list. And you look at the history of the Hawks, Brent, they've won 1 NBA championship. That was back in 1958.
Yeah, BA, tough for people in Atlanta to even recognize that because the team wasn't there in 58. They were in St. Louis, and they were led by the great Bob Pettit, who was one of the first really impressive, agile big man of his era.
Outside for Irving. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Johnson. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Hunter passes to Johnson. It's stolen by Washington. To the paint. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. And with the regular season coming to an end, here are the new power rankings. You look at the Spurs. They're knocked out of the top spot, taking a small tumble to number 2.
Well, I think for Dallas, they still go out and play hard every night. Unfortunately, it's one step forward and one step back, and they just don't have much time left.
Here's Daniels, coming off a 12-point game. Young can't hit. And they're pushing it up. Here's Fresh. He can't get it to go. Young with it. Irving picks him up. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Young from long range. They get it back. The shot by Johnson, no good. Dallas has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Here's Fresh. He's off on the layup. Right side, Young. Lays it up and banks it in.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And Atlanta making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Bogdan Bogdanovich.
And he's been trending downward in terms of his average points per game, and a number of reasons can lead to this. But he needs to figure out how to get back on track.
Gafford the screen. Irving for 3. Again, the miss by Dallas.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Bogdanovich. He drops it from range.
How about that touch, Bogdanovich? That time from way out.
Mavericks trail by 4. Here's Fresh. Still no points. Washington with the ball. Covered by Johnson. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Atlanta leading by 4. And looking at Trae Young, Brent, his team's always finished in the top 10 in offensive rating.
Yeah, for Trae, those teams he's played on have normally been in the top 5, along with playing at a top 10 pace. So when he has the ball in his hands and he's coming at you, very difficult to stop. Young's so talented, you're basically guaranteed to have a good offensive team.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, Fresh in their last game against the Nets just played phenomenal. He ended up with 44 points, and that was a season high for him. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
All right, Alec, thanks for the update. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, B.A. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Young. It's good on the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Here's Fresh. A real weapon on offense, averaging around 24.5 a game.
Love watching Klay Thompson and that easy stroke of his.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Lets it go from deep. And it's Young again missing. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for Dallas. It's a 3-point game. They want to keep rolling here, following the win against Brooklyn.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
Yeah, in talking with the coaching staff, they said in that game, they did a great job of not settling. Keep working the ball around, finding the best look, and see if they can keep that up.
Young, pass to Okongwu. Here's Daniels. Drains the triple. Daniels has got 6.
Oh, good shot from Daniels. He understands he needs to keep knocking these down for his team.
1:52 left in the first quarter. Here's Fresh. Fires for 3. Okongwu with the rebound. Bogdanovich against Thompson. There's Young with the 3. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Mavericks trail by 9. Fresh the pass to Irving. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now. 1:16 left to play in the first. Young, the pass to Okongwu. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight, and he knocks down the first one. And the Mavericks with some changes. Marshall, he's checked in for Washington. Grimes comes in for Thompson, and Doncic has subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Lively with a screen on Curry. Fresh, that one's good. Fresh has gotten his second bucket on the night.
He's just 2 for 7 from the field, trying to work his way into a rhythm.
To the middle. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Well, Bogdanovich would prefer to shoot it, but teammates so wide open, had to give it up.
Doncic outside. Another 3 for Dallas.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Curry. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lively. So for the Hawks, Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. And it's Rizachet in for Curry. Here's Hunter. That's short off the rim.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pass to Doncic. Here's Fresh. Doncic outside. Fires from deep. The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. Atlanta on top. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Hawks?
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
They've got Luka Doncic. Najee Marshall is out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Grimes in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Brent, we're deep into the season now. Who do you see as the favorite to win it all?
Well, tough, BA, to do any predicting at this point. You want to see the matchups and how those things play out. But, man, there are some elite teams right now that are salivating at the opportunity to compete come playoff time.
Pass to Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. The kick to Hunter. The 3. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Marshall passes to Fresh. Drops in the layup for 2. Fresh has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Right wing. Nance the screen. Pass to Hunter. Bogdanovich up top to the right side. This one for 3. Rebounded by Marshall. Mavericks trail by 3. Now Gafford. Down low. It's picked off. Doncic against Bogdanovich. Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich. Pass to Nance. The 3 is up. And Grimes pulls it down. Dallas has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Here's Marshall. Here's Fresh. 9 points in the game. Kicks it to Doncic. Over Hunter. Doncic, good. And it's now just a 1-point Hawks lead.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Pass to Hunter. Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Screen by Capella. The three from Risacher. Fires in the triple. Risachet's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. The Mavericks shooting a solid 47%. Here's Marshall. Let's go with a three. The rebound by Bogdanovic. Well, Brent, this is the 8th season for Bogdan Bogdanovic. He's as steady as a metronome, man.
No, the thing, BA, I don't think guys appreciate him as much as they should in that off-guard position. He is gritty and competitive. He can shoot the ball. He's willing to take big shots. And I love the pace and competitiveness he plays with.
Here's Fresh. Defended by Bogdanovic. Pass to Fresh. Now here's Doncic. There's the three. The rebound by Atlanta. They've led by as much as 10. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
And when we take a look at the box score from that game, one of the first things that you'll notice is the number of turnovers they were able to force.
Well, all those turnovers made it a scrappy game, which suits them. It caused a lot of chaos with their defense, which played right into their hands.
And here's Doncic outside. He can't get that one to fall.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Outside Hunter. Pass to Bogdanovic. Back to Hunter. And here's Capella. Dance for three. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Mavericks trail by 6. Fresh, the pass to Grimes. Now Doncic, defended by Bogdanovic. Launches a three. Doncic delivers from range.
Along with everything else, Doncic is a knockdown three-point shooter.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And the Mavericks with some changes. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Washington comes in for Marshall. And it's Klay Thompson in for Grimes. Pass to Johnson. Here's Daniels. He's got 6. And Atlanta misses again.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Fresh. Washington a screen. Kicks it to Doncic. 5 on the clock. Pass to Washington. Puts up a 3. Okongwu with the rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Mavericks with the rebound.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Now here's Thompson, guarded by Young. Here's Fresh. 9 points in the game. Thompson outside. Washington, a good look. Hunter with the rebound.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Hunter, the screen. Takes the 3. Counted from distance. Hunter's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, yeah, Hunter likes going for those corner shots.
Pass to Doncic. To the inside. It's stolen by Okongwu. 1:21 left in the second. Outside Young. Johnson with it. Back to Young. Inside. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Oh, sweet pass by Trae Young. Working the pick and roll and disrupted the defense.
Fresh the pass to Doncic. Down low. Three-pointer. Again the miss by the Mavericks. The Hawks lead by 8. Irving's checked in for the Mavericks.
First team foul. Now is the lineup for your Mavericks. Number 11.
Johnson against Washington. Johnson passes to Daniels. The kick out to Johnson. Pass to Hunter. Clock at 4. The Hawks need to get one up here. Young from long range. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Now Irving. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Gotta hold firm or you're gonna get a call.
Powell, he's checked in for Washington. Lively against Young. And he's going for the lob. Thompson with a steal. Stolen. Daniels passes to Okongwu. Nails the baby hook. Okongwu's got 5 points.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's Fresh. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
And just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
Well, you love nailing the last second shot. Always a feel-good moment.
And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. The Hawks on top, leading by 10. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the pick.
Happy to have you with us. Let's bring you up, swerving off topic for a moment. I need you guys to weigh in on this. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Oh, man.
And let's move on to that first half. Talk about a rough start for the Dallas Mavericks.
They're getting cooked from long distance. Defensively, they have to do a better job of closing out.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for...
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's Hunter in at the 3.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Hunter passes to Young. Three-pointer, no good. Mavericks trail by 8. Pass to Thompson. Here's Fresh. On the wing, Thompson fires the 3. Oh, and Clay makes that 3 look so easy.
Clay not forcing anything, just waiting for his time, collecting points in the flow of the offense.
Outside Hunter. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And so it's Dallas with it. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. Pass to Thompson. Here's Fresh. Just 5 on the clock. Irving fires from way outside. The rebound by Atlanta. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Here's Fresh. He nails it. That's his 5th make in 11 tries.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
With the game on the line, Ice Trey is dangerous man. Young said, I've been owning the moment my whole life. That's what I do. I've worked too hard to be afraid of the moment. Brian?
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. It's great stuff there. Thank you. And you watch Jalen Johnson. His athleticism, man, it's unique.
Pretty unique at his size, right, B.A.? He just glides around the court. He's got great speed when they play in transition and can get above the rim. So this guy, a bit of a matchup nightmare. Just think when he gets his confidence.
Dallas needs to get off a shot. Irving. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. P.J. Washington picks one up.
Just getting inside as a wing can help you out a lot. And Hunter right there forces the defense to foul.
Marshall, he's checked in for Dallas. Luka Doncic comes in for Kyrie Irving. Here's Doncic. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Doncic has got 10 points in the game. And Young has got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks, leading by 5. The teardrop. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Doncic. Oh, got a piece of it. Doncic throwing his weight around.
Oh my, tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
Young, the pass to Hunter. Back to Young. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Gafford's got 4 rebounds in the game.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Daniels passes to Okongwu. Counted. Okongwu's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Even though he's young, Daniels tends to make the right decisions with the ball in his hands.
Doncic outside. There's the triple. Atlanta with a rebound. Now Hunter. Give him 8. Okongwu, a screen on Thompson. Back to Okongwu. On the wing, Daniels. Off target from outside. Mavericks trail by 5. Thompson left side. Oh, Clay takes the contact and finishes.
Just such a confident scorer, seeing Clay get into these areas on the floor and still being effective. Got to appreciate that part of his game.
Back to Young from deep. And he drains it, making him 7 for 15 for the day.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys, 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
Thompson outside. Here's Fresh, guarded by Young. Thompson against Hunter from 13. Thompson shot is off. Grant, there's such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, B.A., they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
Shot clock at 5. From about 16. Again, Atlanta.
Yeah, that's a shoot-around shot as Hunter had plenty of space to knock it down.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. The Hawks lead by 8. Washington and Gafford, the combo inside. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Fresh in at the point guard position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Pass to Rizachet. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Hawks lead by 10.
It's always good to see Rizachet mixing it up down low.
And here's Irving. Here's the three. Knocks down the triple.
Well, that equals his three-point total from the first half. He had one before the break, and that's his first three of this half.
To the paint. Here's Bogdanovic. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Pass to Bogdanovic. And here's Capella. Here's Risacher. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Fresh, defended by Bogdanovic. Back to Irving. For three. Again, Irving missing.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Matthews' shot is good.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Here's Fresh. Pass to Grimes. Here's Fresh. Jacks up a three. Nance pulls down the board.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Outside Bogdanovic. Tries a 10-footer. The Mavericks pull it in. Gafford's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for that.
Here's Fresh. Back to Irving. The three is up. Knocks it down from distance. Irving's got 9 points here in the second half.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Capella. Outside Bogdanovic. Screen by Capella. For three. Bogdanovic, no good.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Washington's shot is good.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. And Dallas making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying you're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another. Guys, let's see what happens.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Young with it. To the inside. Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Well, this team has trusted Young's ability to run an offense, and that includes him finding teammates.
Pass to Irving. Here's Fresh. To take the lead. And the Mavericks, another three.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Now here's Young. Here goes Trey. And here's Okongwu. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. And Dallas with possession. They're on a 17-6 run. Pass to Fresh. Irving looking around. the arc. Gets the three to fall. And now a 4-point Dallas lead.
Making his mark from long range today. That's his second triple of the half, his 5th overall.
Here's Okongwu. He's guarded by Gafford. Okongwu inside, working on Gafford. Young from long range. And it's Irving with a rebound. Dallas leading by 4. Here's Fresh. Washington a screen from behind the arc. Fresh misses.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Johnson passes to Hunter. Lets the three fly. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Fresh. Outside Irving. Fires the three. Sinks the tray. And the Mavericks lead by 7.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line. Trae Young stepping up and delivering in a big-time moment.
Here's Fresh. Guarded by Young. Pass to Irving. Here's Fresh. The 3 ball. The rebound by the Hawks. Johnson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Now here's Okongwu. Young looking for an opening. Launches it. Cash. Trae Young with a triple.
And this young guy relishes the pressure, stepping up there, confident in the clutch.
Fresh, the pass to Irving. Here's Fresh. Now Irving. Pass to Fresh from outside the arc. Oh, he buried the 3.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Atlanta with the ball. The baseline J is on the way. Pass to Daniels. Out to the wing. The 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. And now we've got an intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Fresh. And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
That's how you protect a lead. Build it out with clutch free throws.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. They're down by 7. Atlanta with possession here. Knocked away. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Fresh misses.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
Now a timeout called by Dallas. They're leading by 7. Guys, what do you think?
Unique timeout here with the game pretty much settled.
Sometimes you want to have these teachable moments on the floor and not in the next day's film session, so coach electing to do that here.
From downtown. And so it's Dallas winning this one. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
And that'll do it, folks. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. So long, everybody.